Is it similar to the money I have?
Where did you get your money?
The how what the world with the beast people and
Yep.
yeah,
Same exact money for the constipated fat lion.
yeah.
Yep. Cool. So yeah, everybody's now starting to get weird coins and shit. Fortunately for you guys, your coins will disappear from time to time, and you won't have to worry about keeping track of them anymore. So that's something to look forward to. Um, See how nice I am. But anyway, you guys are sitting around in robes because they're like the hotel robes and stuff because they give you their best robes and stuff since you have no luggage, then it'll be much harder to steal them. But they're currently washing and drying your clothes. Uh, you guys are getting nice, very simple but filling food. By the way, they do give you a choice for an extra, like one of the little gold coins that they think must be like one of the Faking gold coins, which they think must be worth less as it's smaller, or you give them our big one, they'll give you some change. They'll give you grown food as opposed to bug food, or
Yeah,
you
we'll
just eat
have.
bug food.
Yeah, well, when in Rome,
Which do you want?
we'll have a selection of both.
Okay, I just need to know who eats the bug food, as they call it. It actually looks better than the real food, as they sometimes call it.
I
But the
will
real food's
try it
all
out of
grown.
curiosity.
Okay. Anybody else want to try it?
I'll try the bug food.
Excellent. Everybody, give me a poison resist type roll.
Poison resistance. All right, with
Yeah.
what
Or
is it, a
alcohol
con?
Con. Con sounds great. Do con.
Con roll?
Other people are eating it, just to be clear. I mean, not your food. They're not eating specifically your food, walking up to the table and just
No,
fucking
I do not
eating
make
it.
I do not make a con roll.
Odd things happen within your body that make you unhappy, Pete. It doesn't
Where's
feel
the
like
toilet?
it.
Wow, I made it.
Great.
Nice.
And Jeremy.
I succeeded.
Okay, only Pete has the bad things. Good. So anyway, tastes fine. I mean, you're not farting or anything. Eventually, they bring you back your cleaned clothes. They've restrained the woman who keeps yelling, "They're witches! They're witches!" and dragging her off. Yeah. So, where are you heading to? Says one of the guys. He passes you each a beer. Oh, he's the guy who works here. Shit.
What
Back
is the name
home?
of this establishment?
Dead bug.
What's up with all the bug stuff?
That's the nickname some people are calling the aliens, but they're not really bugs. They just, it's
All
from
right.
the old times. It's from the before 4 time, he says.
So what was when we managed to get ashore? We heard some outcries and gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, we're not sure how they do it, but sometimes the big head thing comes to different villages and it does its weird lights and shit, and then all the kids go out and they get in it, or as many as can fit in there, and that flies away. We don't know why or how or anything, but they're going back toward the city you came from, so we figured they're going there.
I'm starting to remember why I didn't like this town.
Yeah. But it's not really possible to get to that city overland, and we don't have any boats for sale here. We're not really a seagoing people, because of the bandit Big Al.
Oh, Big Al, yes, I remember.
She just keeps, oh yes, but never before anybody mentions it. The guy looks at her like, sure you remember.
So Big Al is some bandit in the area terrorizing the village or something, or
he's terrorizing pretty much anybody trying to get into San Angeles and stuff. Eventually they'll clear him out, but he only attacks the smaller caravans. Periwinkle Blue. They only attack them. So but eventually he'll mess up and go after something too big and they'll wipe him out. But right now there's a good sized bounty on Big Al's head and his crew, of course. But he is super dangerous and has a lot of people, and they have some of the finest bows and crossbows that you can get. Because if anybody uses the rifles and stuff for the last 3 years, then they're consumed with blue flame.
Only the last 3 years. Before that, it was people could use them.
Oh, people did all the time. We love warfare. That's right. We're Americans. America, he goes. But then the aliens came. And they put a stop to that shit. At first, the governments of the world resisted, and we tried nuking them and stuff. They just fucked us.
And that was 3 years ago, was it?
Yeah. So after they got done wiping out most of the armies and stuff like that, and then they tried to bring back like new thing, their tech is just so crazy and stuff. We have no idea why they use the weird floating heads with the big mouths open and stuff to collect the kids. I mean, but their tech is so high off. I mean, you've seen the mothership hovering over San Angeles, so you know. Plus, it's only half here, half not here. You can't hit something that's only half here with a missile. He scratches his
when it's partly out of phase. Yeah.
You know about phases and stuff. Are you a scientist?
Yes.
Well, where were you when the bugs came?
Doing my bit.
Oh, all right.
Where were you?
I was getting my ass kicked. So I lost one of my kidneys. It wasn't like they said where I woke up in the fucking sleazy hotel in a tub of ice. That wasn't how it happened. No, he woke up in the ice maker. Shut the fuck up. You were cut off.
So what's today's date?
I don't know. I ain't got no calendar. He yells.
Okay.
He stomps away. Right. This is very much like kind of you're in Mad Max world, kind of. It's like, you know, they've got satellite dishes, but they're being used as like umbrellas and shit now because, you know, they're using Coleman lantern. Yana, you recognize that make of Coleman lantern that's, you know, used to shed light here and stuff. They have several of those and other kinds, but you recognize that one. You're like, I remember you. So
do I recognize it?
No, yeah. Well, actually, you do because of something different. So yes, you recognize it for a whole different reason. Same Coleman lantern, kind of creepy. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are sitting around in. It looks like the planet has definitely taken a few steps back as far as tech goes, but they've still. It's still close enough to the date that most of the tech seems to have died that people still have clothes and stuff like that. There's some guy wanting to trade. He coming in, he's got trade goods, and it's like, what you got? Underwear. Well, yeah, everybody's got underwear. These are still in a sealed packet. Ooh, the elastic might still be good, and there's haggling and shit going on. Because most of the stuff is with barter, but they do accept gold coins and shit.
Okay.
It's just most people don't have them. Also, they've given you bags. They insisted that you put your guns and stuff in bags. You can keep them on you, but they don't want them to be seen because they make people real fucking nervous. Because, you know,
was it any guns or just rifles?
All guns. Anything that's not basically a medieval style weapon, you fry for, is what the word is.
Okay.
The woman with no name didn't go, I remember that, which surprises everybody just a bit. Everybody kind of paused and looked at her, and she didn't say anything. They went back to what they were doing.
All right, so we've got a big floating head that abducts kids. We've got some sort of alien thing going on.
Jeremy can give me an evidence analysis roll if he wants to give you a bit more information because it's not...
Success.
Woo!
Yep.
Take a check in that shit. It's not exactly all kids. It's between the ages of approximately 8 to 13-ish, somewhere in there. Because you still see kids like younger and older running around.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was 8 to 13? They're
Yeah,
brainwashing them, man.
Either that or they're making their own version of the Maze Runner or some shit.
Either
They're
that
going
or
for that
they're
teenage
or it's
demographic.
the old what was it? The White Mountain, the City of Golden Lead.
You lost me, man.
I have no idea what he's talking about either.
John Christopher trilogy post-apocalyptic, when kids get abducted by these tripods and every so often and taken to the invaders to work as slaves, etc.
I haven't read a book in like 12 years, guy.
Joe's last book, The Man in the Yellow Hat. Curious George is fucking him up. Yeah.
So you wanted to meet... So the portal you were talking about, woman, person...
Yes.
Was that in this village, or was that
it's underwater.
It's underwater, is it?
Mm.
How did you discover it?
We came here from the other side.
Oh, okay. So you popped out through it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a one-way portal?
No, I think we used it multiple times, going back and forth.
Okay. So it was one of those ones that's got specific locked in specific location destination.
I hope so, actually, but because we also started underwater right now, so it's kind of weird, because that would mean that there are like two gates next to each other or something.
Yep.
That's kind of weird. Yeah. So, and we didn't see any other gates, so maybe it changed.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
my character is still not acclimated to what the hell is going on.
Feel free to talk to your party.
We will help you.
I still have no clue what's going on, man. As far as I knew, there was one world, and then one little funky world where there was a crabby dude in a river of shit, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's a whole nother fucking world? You guys are weird.
Multiple. Are you familiar with MMOs? At all, Phil?
I heard that's what nerds play on the internet.
Yeah, so I don't know if these are equivalent to that or dimensions, like advanced versions of things like Westworld or an MMO or something, or...
All right.
Most of the people populating it have everything seems to have been for 3 years. So every time you go to a place, when they talk about stuff that happened, it was 3 years ago.
Oh,
so
interesting.
So, for example, these people talking about 3 years. So in another place, it was they settled 3 years ago, even though the town looked like it'd been there for a lot longer than 3 years. And obviously, the war happened a lot longer than 3 years ago for these people, but everything's always 3 years ago. And
hey, as Bradyac, we don't like your kind around here now, Skeeter. Just calm down, Skeeter.
But yes, and things like sometimes progress seems to occur, other times things seem to reset, and we seem to be able to potentially, depending on who's around, other people can arrive and then do the same things others who have the ability to change, influence places have done.
Hey, you beautiful woman, we don't like your kind around here now, Skeeter. Calm down.
Are you calling her out, Skeeter?
Huh? What?
I get the feeling she would...
Guy, we don't like your kind around here now.
I get the feeling she would skin you alive, Skeeter, so just be careful.
Give me an intimidate roll, both of you. You know who you are. Pete and Yana, intimidate rolls. Yeah, they're scary. He looks at her. She looks at him like, yes, I will.
I didn't make it.
I got my beer. He goes back to drinking. Yeah, right. For Phil, she is, if you ever want to date somebody really crazy, like psychotic, she is a prime candidate for dating. You ever want to worry about waking up dead? That's the person to wake up next to right there. And you're like, ah, Jesus.
The goal would not to be to wake up.
So, yeah, you're with some special folks, you're thinking.
All right. So, Phil, have you got any thoughts on what we should do now that we're dried off and after we rest up and
I was
feel a
going to
bit
say,
better?
you guys can get a good night's sleep, but right now you've got plenty of time to plan and talk into the night and then get a good night's sleep. And hopefully Skeeter doesn't cause no more problems.
Well, these people don't really seem to have to welcome or to be welcoming. So I'd say let's leave. Bug City apparently is old San Angeles. Do we want to go check out Bug City?
Yeah, it just...
That might be the big city we were in. Probably is.
Yeah.
So
Just
if
not
it's
sure
Bug
how
City,
Bug City
buggy
is... Yeah.
It's okay. When we were there weren't any like scary things.
Okay.
We just worked there and lived there, and it was pretty peaceful.
Hey, Skeeter.
Yeah, so...
How far is it to Bug City?
Day and a half, 2 days. You go in there because they don't like your kind there, nondescript man.
What kind do they like there, Skeeter?
I don't know. Bugs? They're all there. We live here because live free and die. Was it live free and die hard? Shut up, Skeeter. We live here because we don't want nobody running our lives. But in Bug City, they're a bunch of filthy collaborators.
Mm.
He then spits tobacco. The owner goes and gets a mop and makes Skeeter clean it up because he has no spittoon. Skeeter cleans it up because this is the only drinking place in town, and by God, he wants to continue drinking.
Mm. Can I have something to drink too?
Oh yeah, you've definitely got alcohol. There's alcohol near you. Now, if you can wait, you've got your own gold. For one of those gold coins, you can get so drunk that tomorrow will be here really soon.
Let's do it.
Done. She is pretty much seeing how much alcohol she can. Give me an alcohol tolerance roll there, Yana, as you begin to just fucking down alcohol like you're Alex Kinley.
Oh.
No.
No?
Almost. No, I'm bad. Yeah.
Eventually she's passed out in the fucking chair, but you know, she's apparently got to work on her Alex Kinley-ness.
Do they have tobacco for sale here, or do they have a general store or something where I can get some tobacco?
You've got a cigar in your hand right now.
True.
I did mention that in the description.
No, I was just thinking about
She's still got hers.
Placing my tobacco for my pipe, since it would be salt encrusted now.
Oh yeah, you guys pretty much you can get all of that shit for one of those coins. They'll give you a bunch of change, or you can pretty much replace anything that they've got that you need, or if you need weapons and stuff. The weapons are more expensive, but for normal shit, you can get it fairly cheap. Yeah. By the way, the gate into town was a partially armored school bus on train tracks that gets pushed out of the way and then closed at night, that kind of shit. A lot of old world junk, car windshields used as some of the windows, shipping containers making up the walls where they need to get them and everything. Everything's very medieval here, but with a lot of stuff. Yeah, downstream 2 days comes a more sensible answer from the non-Skeeter bartender.
All right. Well, I'm all up for going to Bug City. 2 days doesn't seem that bad.
We'll just have to potentially deal with Big Al on our way.
Big Al will kill and skin you, says Skeeter. He looks pleased.
It's not that bad.
I look at the bar feeder, or the bartender, not bar feeder.
Bar Skeeter.
The bar feeder, work thing.
The bartender looks around.
Bartender, is Skeeter exaggerating the threat of Big Al?
No, sir, he says, carefully putting the funnel into the woman with no name's mouth and beginning to pour in some gin. Careful, careful. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's an air bottle. He takes the funnel back and goes off.
I fought the Big Al people once before.
They just nod at you like, of course you have, drunken, violent woman.
And we did. It wasn't that bad, but we ended up running away because there were too much of them.
Yes.
Yeah, most people do find that, says the bartender. Yeah, you'd have to be quite a wily fighter and quite dangerous to be able to deal with Big Al and his people. But if you can get his head, bring it back to Bug City, they will give you a reward.
Mm.
What she doing that for? I've got somewhere else to go. Here's another couple of bottles of alcohol. It's self-serve after whatever time it is now. All right.
Thank you.
I just had an image of a Big Al cloak.
She did too. She did too.
Oh yeah. I like it.
All right. Well, I'm going to call it a night, guys.
All right.
Right. Holmes, you're thinking that she has become incapable of walking, and unlike the last bar you were drinking in, it appears this one does not have the coveted wheelbarrow service.
Oh,
Right.
what am I supposed to do now?
You're not sure. Your guess is that somebody will try something stupid, and you'll wake up with another dead body sprawled across you.
Oh, okay, it's not as good as the wheelbarrow, but better than nothing.
I can try and help you if you can try and walk a bit.
Okay.
Pete, give me a strength roll. Her attempts at walking are pretty much not really helpful at all. So it all comes down to being able to fucking fireman's carry. Let's see if anybody else is brave enough to fucking want to help get Crazy Lady into.
I slept.
No, they're not.
I'm used to sleeping on the floor at this point, I think.
That's true.
Yes, but we're in a strange town, so
Yeah, she's actually
Somebody-
sleeping on the stairs right now, Pete. That's as far as you were able to get her partway up the stairs, and there she is.
yeah,
You're
I don't want
thinking
somebody
that
relieving you of whatever money and your knife, your weapons, and whatever.
Why don't you just relieve her of her money and weapons
What?
and whatever and leave her there?
I don't like this plan.
She
What?
pulls out a skinning knife and waves it up the stairs wildly. Pete jumps back. Woo.
Why don't you give me a hand, Phil?
Oh, God. She did this to herself. I walk down. I'll help her up.
Right, both of you guys give me strength rolls. If one of you can make it this time, then that should be enough. She is a tiny thing compared to you guys.
I failed.
Yeah, I make mine. My strength's 65 actually, but yeah. So
All right, great. Eventually, you mentioned Phil's doing the thing where she just kind of falls through his arms. He's like, "Damn!"
What skin cream do you use?
It shows Holmes with her feet dragging her up the stairs, and she's like,
bonk,
"Ow!"
bonk, bonk, bonk.
She didn't make it by much, but eventually he drags her up. She appears to be resilient to this sort of abuse, and you push her into the room. It's like, hey, that's close.
Well, there's walls there to support and lean on, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
wolves. I like wolves.
I'll
might-
pour her into her bed.
No problem. Throughout the night, you guys get woken up with occasional mutterings from a room, like "I like walls," or insane giggling. That's the fucking creepy one. It's like you got one of those Alexa units in your house now. It's like, oh God, what's that? The people who are also staying in rooms have decided to stay downstairs, just for the fire maybe, or comfort or something. Yeah. But eventually you guys wake up in the morning. From my earlier roll of 95, nobody messed with her at all. They were fucking terrified of her because knives keep coming out and she keeps like looking at them and then looking at people and going, "I like your skin." And they're like, no. So yeah, it's morning. The bartender says, "Would you like breakfast to go?" He says, hopefully.
No.
I would like to see if I get any hit points back during the night.
Sure, oh yeah, you are wounded as fuck. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Donna,
is it the same thing? Is it
Yeah.
willpower by whatever
Uh-huh.
affects how much you get?
Uh-huh. And if you get willpower times 3 or less, you get checking that shit. So being a little wounded from time to time is helpful.
That will be a willpower by 4.
So you don't get a check in it, but you do regain 2 hit points, Pete, just as much as the doctor fucking inflicted on you.
Exactly.
Because he's awesome. Yana, and what'd you make yours by?
Times 4.
So 2 hit points back. Hooray! And Jeremy's not even wounded.
From my room, I'm going to try and sword trick my sword, but I'm assuming it doesn't work. Or does it work in this world?
Give me a willpower times 3 to make spell go now. If you make willpower times 3, you can push it.
Fail.
But it doesn't fucking work.
How many times? I have willpower or I have essence of 13. How many times can I try that, or is it just?
You can just keep trying willpower times 3, and then if you make it, then try a sword trick. So unless you fumble willpower times 3, in which case you are fucking done trying to cast spells today.
Well, this is the only spell I got. I'm gonna give it another shot.
Sure.
Hey, that's a success.
Excellent. Now try your sword trick.
And that's a fail.
And back to willpower with you.
But don't forget to tick your willpower.
Oh yeah. Tick.
Yep.
Yes, I'll be trying to do dagger trick.
Good. Yana, would you like to try any tricky shit?
I don't think so.
You like your knives where you can touch them and fondle them
Yes.
from time to time? Great. See what I mean, Jeremy? She's a little on the alarming side. Everybody else is like, tactically, this makes sense. She's like, but the aesthetics are off.
Exactly.
Oops, wrong thing. I did that. All right. Let's try a couple of other things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's.
Yeah,
try-
you're in your room by yourself. No worries. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, that's it for today.
That's what could go wrong. That's right.
Hey. And hey. I did hide my sword.
Yay!
All right. Eat
So-
breakfast, get on the river or whatever we have to do to get to Bug City.
Well, there's a
Get
road next
breakfast,
to
get
you,
some
next to the river.
supplies.
Yeah.
Mark off a gold coin. You guys get a couple days worth of food, water, stuff like that.
Stuff for shelter, bit of
Yeah.
tarp or something.
Great.
We should probably go stealthily.
Are there
Carefully. Yes.
Are there any beasts of burden in this town to load our stuff onto?
There are, but that'll definitely defeat your stealth thing.
Okay.
They have a burrow.
We should be right carrying stuff. We're not taking a large amount. We're only going a couple of days. So
There is a
Okay.
guy, Jeremy, who offers to sell you a car door.
Pass.
But if it gets too hot, you can
Is-
just roll
does
the
it-
window down.
does it have an electric window?
Not electric.
Sorry, no.
He takes his car door off. I'll sell it someday. You wait and see. So The road to take is along the river. It's a paved road heading along a stream. It's cleared, although the vegetation is nice and thick on both sides of it. Rusted vehicles have been pushed off the sides of the road. It's a 2-lane road, roughly total of 10 meters across. And somebody has written the word hell and an arrow pointing the direction that you are to go, or anybody is to go to Bug City.
Is it woods past the road, or what?
No,
open
just
fields, or what is it?
thick ground vegetation.
As in, we're talking knee high or higher, or
Some of it is up to head high. It is wonderful fucking ambush territory. You're thinking napalm along both sides of the road would be awesome.
okay.
So I just remembered that when we went to the city last time, they wanted us to show them some kind of like skill. Otherwise, they didn't wanted to let us to go in the city. Like they wanted us to like show that we can be useful.
Okay.
Well, we're all actors. Of course, we're useful.
Yeah. You
and
can
what
do
skill did you show last time?
that. I draw.
Okay.
It shows like all these corpses with fucking daggers in them on their
Yeah.
paintings. Like,
The painting made out of blood.
It's very, very cutting edge, bleeding edge, one might say.
Very artistic, you know, edgy.
Edgy. Yeah.
And then I could do my serology on that.
So you guys are heading there.
Sorry, I was just going to say, did we want to stick to the road, or did we want to go cross country?
I will go cross country.
Cross country's fine with me.
All right, we go cross country.
It definitely slows you down, and it's a little harder to sneak and stuff since you are going to be going through bushes and stuff. But if you'd like to, all I need is everybody to make a successful stealth roll. If one person fails it, then they fuck it up for everybody.
Well, we're
Success.
less likely to be
That's a crit.
going cross country, so
Made it.
crit.
Hey, 2 crits and a success.
Fucking ninjas, right? You guys head over there. It's like it shows the camera angle, and it shows like everybody dressed normally, and then they go behind some bushes, and everybody comes out dressed in ninja clothes, and then they go behind bushes and they're dressed normally. But give me listen rolls at full, please.
Excuse me.
Success.
Up ahead, you hear some. Yes, everybody
Yeah.
made it. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but lots.
You guys hear some people quietly talking. They're like, oh, God, when the fuck are people going to come by? You just got to fucking keep quiet and wait. Eventually they will, and then we just herd them into the airs, okay? All right. Give me spotted -30 to somehow see through the fucking thick brush.
No.
Nope. I see Jack.
You're busy watching her butt going, you
Yep.
know, she may be crazy, and I may die from this, but, you know, you're having male thoughts that are interfering with her. And she's like thinking, you know, I could skin him, but, you know. Anyway. Meanwhile, Holmes is like, yes, it appears 3 people in possible ambush thing. They're expecting people to go on the road. We're a ways from them, but we would need to, basically, if you sneak up much further, and these guys seem to have let's see what weapons they have. They seem to have crossbows, and they're loaded, and then they've got bolts and short spears. The short spears are like kind of just stuck in the ground and stuff, but they're pretty much, you're going to guess, waiting for somebody to go by, and then they will kind of follow along behind them to get them into the ambush. These are the herders. You see them up there. You're probably like 20 meters away, but getting closer would definitely require another stealth roll from everybody. and that's pretty close for sneaking, 20 meters and shit, and they have not seen you yet. But yeah.
So do we sneak? I will be whispering, but I'm not whispering so that people can hear me from the audio.
Right, right. I figured that. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So did we want to sneak around? Do we want to go and take them out?
I would go around. Or
Okay.
if we were to take them out, we would need to do it really quickly because they have some kind of like something they can call other people, I think.
Oh, they're probably just screaming. Yeah.
Let's
Anyway,
just avoid the issue.
Well, sneaking around them will be a bit tricky, as that's pretty much their whole job, is looking for people to kill. They are
so
looking around. You guys are
so
ninja.
we'll basically go deeper in and do a big loop around.
Okay. Give me an easier stealth roll as you try the big loop around.
Success.
Nope.
There she is.
I
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Right. And
Wasn't a fumble though.
they get you guys into nice standard combat until the rest of the ambush is sprung, in which case it may become heroic combat. We'll see. So right now, villains are first, heroes are second. Let me see who all has spotted you guys, because it may not necessarily be all of them right away, but they do get a bonus because you guys suck at stealth. Bink, bink, bink. One guy goes, there they are, and he shoots. Let's see who he shoots. He shoots Jeremy, because everybody loves Jeremy. Wait, no, you're the only one who made stealth, aren't you?
I was going to say, Jeremy made his
Yeah,
round.
okay.
So.
Then it's Yana. I'm going 50-50 then. So he shoots Yana. Yeah. Apparently he remembered her. Yana takes 4 reel from a crossbow bolt going into her. She looks irritated.
Yeah.
Now she can no longer make a raft out of her own skin.
I
So,
hate it.
right. And hero's turn. You guys realize that they've seen you. Jeremy is currently like going, oh. You're probably about 30 meters away from them or so. You were circling wide when everybody decided to step on like cracky sticks and shit. They're hidden by the grass.
All right. I'm going to try and stealth up next to him.
Sure, give me a stealth roll. It'll take you a few rounds to get next to them, though, because 40 meters. Sprinting, you cover 10 meters, just so you're aware. So if you want to sprint at them instead, because stealthing, you're going to cover like 3 meters around. It'll take you about 10, 11 rounds or some shit to get there. You want to sprint at them instead?
I'm going to play my haste card.
That will. You can still only move once, but you can sprint at them and then attack or something, or you can shoot twice or whatever.
I've heard shooting is a very bad idea.
I thought you'd forgotten.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'm just gonna get up and sprint at him. I'm not gonna.
Give me a sprint roll. Come on, cover that 10 meters. Keep track of how far away you are from them.
So what's my sprint at? It's under run. That is a exact success.
You covered 10 meters. You are now like 30 meters away from them or something. How many meters did I say?
If you wanted to, you could use the haste so that after you sprint, you then go for cover.
Yes, totally.
All right, yeah, I like that. Sprint
Excellent.
and then go for cover.
You do so. Ironically, shooting a bow or crossbow is approved. If only you guys had bought bows and crossbows. Anyway, so Yana, what are you up to?
I will probably go close and run at them.
Give me a sprint roll. Pete, what are you up to?
Yeah, I might as well charge, start sprinting in.
Maybe.
All right. No problem. They look confident at this point because you guys are a long way away, and they're going to be shooting and stuff. So keep track of your distance from them. It started at 40, and we'll see what happens. Villains are first, heroes are second, and cybernetic shit in them gets overloaded. Fortunately, I don't think anybody has any. So for their round, the one guy reloads. The other two try to see at a bonus this time as you're sprinting toward them where you guys are. Oh, says one of them. The other one's like, where? And right, the one who sees, he will try shooting at somebody. He lets off a bolt toward Yana because he apparently remembers her. It flies by her, but barely missing her. He looked. Oh wait, no, it hit her. Shit, these guys are pretty good at their crossbowing. So then once again, Yana gets shot for 1 point of damage. They're fucking up your raft thing. So, now we go to next round. Heroes are first, wishing they had bought ranged weapons that they could use. Attack is approved. They're especially wishing they had this. Stop playing with my card, woman. Let's see. Heroes are first. So, Yana, you're still a ways away from them. What would you like to do?
Maybe I just try to. Can I hide somewhere? Take cover?
You grab cover, but they've got a good idea where you're going to be.
I don't know.
Quick like rabbit. No time to think.
Okay, I grab cover.
Aha, she says, and goes for cover. Jeremy, what do?
I jump out of cover and start sprinting at him again.
Give me a sprinting roll. Pete, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll attempt to sprint at him again.
You're thinking, God, we need some ranged weapons.
No, that one's a fail by 1. Never mind.
Okay, you move 3 meters when you fail, which is a normal, simple action. But you look like you're running in slow motion. Pete, what'd you do?
I'm going to sprint.
Excellent, go for it.
Yay, by half.
Right. The one guy attempts to see you guys. Come on, 60. Yay! Who's he shoot? He shoots at Jeremy this time. Ha, he says. Holy shit, he managed to barely hit. Jeremy takes 2 points. And
Could
the
I
other
attempt to
two.
dodge at half?
Sure.
Or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Fail.
You dodge into the crossbow bolt. And the R2 reload. They have now got their firing pattern. So we now go to next round. Heroes are first. Villains can only defend this round. Saying, I concur, instead of doing anything useful, is approved. Yana, what do?
Now everybody is like more close to them than I am.
I believe so. They're still going to shoot you, though. We all know this, Yana. They remember you, apparently. What do?
I ran at them again because.
Give me a sprint roll. What do, Jeremy?
Sprint.
Pete.
Yeah, I'm sprinting.
Jeremy slowly waddles toward them, wishing he'd bought a 60 in sprint. Right. Yana, do you sprint?
No.
That's awesome. Right. All of them look at you guys this round. And they also look around. Well, they can only defend. They go. So, next round. They wish they could reload instead. Villains are first and have a chance of dropping shit if they take damage. Reading a book is approved. Heroes also have a chance of dropping shit if they get damage. 2 of the bad guys reload. All the bad guys reload. There you go. I forgot the firing pattern, so I'll just do that. Everybody reloads. Heroes' turn. Yana.
Run.
Jeremy.
Run.
Pete.
My legs are like springs.
I wish I really wish I got that 60, man.
Is anybody actually close to these guys yet?
7 meters.
Ooh. They look alarmed. Is anybody closer than Pete?
Nope. 21 here.
They all look like they're getting ready to shoot Pete because he is the closest. Let's see if Pete is first or if they are first. Heroes are first. Taking cover is approved, Pete. They all prepare to shoot you, execution style or family style, depending on the raising you had. So, heroes are first. What do you do, Pete?
All right, so if a simple action would
3 meters. So
3
you're
meters,
still
which
4
would-
meters away,
still
which
4
is
meters away.
way out of arm's reach.
Yeah, so I will take cover.
All right, good. They're all shooting at you. That puts them at negatives.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They all go.
Did you want a maneuver roll or anything to see how good I take cover?
Actually, give me a hold on. Let me see if any of them hit first, because I'm giving them a negative because you're sucking cover. If any of them hit, then you can try some dodge rolls. How's that?
All right. Sounds good.
First, second,
Well,
third. Give me a
don't-
dot.
you skipped Yana and I, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, good point. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, sorry. Yes, you did skip those
Yes,
two.
I did.
Uh,
Sorry, Yana, what are you doing? Are you sprinting toward them?
Yes, but I'm not.
Are you sprinting?
And I'm taking cover.
How far away are you?
24.
They're not even worried about you yet. You
They're
could
21.
literally sprint and not take cover if
Yes,
you
but
wanted.
taking cover is the
Oh, good point.
recommended action.
Well, then, yeah, you cannot sprint and take cover. Anytime you do a recommended action, that is like, instead of doing something tactical, I do this. So Pete simple actioned and then took cover. You could simple action 3 meters and then take cover if you want. You want a
Me?
simple action to take cover? To get you a
I'm
card.
going to.
Cool.
Go for it. He'll get you a card. It's
Yeah.
probably a good way.
Yeah, that's why the approved actions are on there, is instead of shoot or move, is to give you other shit that is tactical as you get a card. Pete, give me a dodge at negative 30. And
Everyone, I got the card I drew was a red card.
Ooh,
I drew yin yang. Everyone discard and then refill.
cool.
Damn it.
Well, you have no more cards pooled, and
Sorry,
all your
guys.
cards are in your hand. No worries. And Pete, when you get done playing with cards, a dodge at negative 30, and you avoid your D8 damage from the Yahoo. That D8 damage would be a 3 if you don't make dodge at negative 30.
It's a D6 damage, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Hold on a second. I will roll
you
D6 and
probably
roll
roll
5
higher.
or 6. Yes, I will. Yeah! Pete's like, I hate my armor so much.
Hang on a second, just quick.
That is fucking ironic, Pete. It's anti-protection armor. If it keeps up long enough, I'll just make it a cursed magic item for somebody.
Just checking what I had. All right. Dodge at negative 30, wasn't it?
Yep. Because it's a second incoming attack.
Nope.
Cool. You take your 4 points of damage. It would have been 3, but you have to wear armor, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes.
So we now go to next round as they attempt to execute Pete. Villains are first. Heroes are second. Everybody's fully healed, but you're all stunned. That means you're at a negative 30. Oh, wait,
But fully
stun is
healed.
healed. Oh, sorry, never mind. Stun is healed. All of your stun damage comes back. I don't think you have any, though. Sorry,
No.
I misread that.
I was thinking, wow, I don't recall ever having a fully healed one before.
No. They do have fully healed in standard combat, but
How dare you taunt us?
sorry. Villains are first. Any action you have to roll for, if you succeed, you get a card. All the villains, reload. What do? Yana.
I run.
Good. Jeremy.
I run.
Pete.
I close.
Simple action forward, and that puts you within killing range.
Meter. Yep.
Do you have a knife out already or no?
No, I will quick draw it.
Go for it. I still remember the poor bastard who played D&D wanted to climb a rope, and he had like a sword out, and he couldn't understand why it wasn't working.
Yep, quick draw it. Let's see if I can snick a snack.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Just keep track
guy-
of who you're minorly wounding, A, B, or C.
A.
I'll let you guys keep track of damage on these guys and just give me a running total when you get there, and I'll tell you if they go down. Next round. The bad guys have already loaded. Oh, did anybody else get a card for your successful action if you rolled successfully? Anybody
I
else
don't think
succeed?
anyone else or I didn't succeed. So
I did
Yana
succeed. Yeah.
Cool. How far away are you guys?
I'm
I'm at
close.
15.
How far?
Sorry.
I'm 15.
Okay. Yana?
I'm 5, I think.
Cool. You can simple action into it. Right.
Yeah.
They're definitely getting ready to execute Pete because holy shit, he's right in their face. And villains are first. They execute Pete. He's right in their face. Pete, do you want to do anything or?
Well, hopefully, because I'm actually attacking one of them, it's going to be harder for them to shoot me without shooting their friend.
I'm definitely giving him a negative. So
I'm hoping that he suddenly has 2 crossbow bolts in his back.
nice. The first guy who is at no negative is trying to shoot you in the face.
Oh, sorry. What was the recommended action for this one?
Skiing.
Oh, okay.
The second and third guy the first guy missed. The second and third guy who are at negatives. Pew, pew. Bolts is flying everywhere. Right. Both of you guys, Yana and Jeremy, give me a luck roll. Do not fumble. If you fumble, you suck a crossbow bolt from a random bad fire of one of these idiots. Otherwise, you're fine.
I'm fine.
Great. Okay, so it's the hero's turn. Enjoy. Keep track of who you're attacking. If you're wanting to help Pete on his, just let him know. Otherwise, you can take whichever person you want.
Yes.
Pete shows one is. Are you using the proper knife or the little fucker again, Pete?
No, I'm using the proper knife now.
For those who are curious, he uses a cookery that says, I love Australia on the blade.
I do 3 damage to the A person.
Excellent. She's helping Pete.
Yeah.
So how much damage was it, Yana?
3.
Right, so he's up to 5.
He's looking unhappy.
Good move.
Okay, and we now go to next round. It appears that they're doing a lot of yelling and noisy shit here. Heroes are first, and unfortunately for them, hasted. Attack is approved. Jeremy, are you close enough to actually attack, or do you need to use
5 feet, so I can simple in and then attack twice, right?
Correct. If you you only can get 1 card though for a successful attack, even if you attack twice successfully.
So first attack is a success. Second attack is a success.
I don't know why you guys sneak around people.
I had to. I would have had to fast draw. So
give that a shot. Otherwise, one of your attacks is going to not be an attack.
So okay. So both attacks hit.
Lovely. Who are you attacking, A, B, or C?
I'll attack B.
All right.
Cool.
8, 10 damage to B.
He goes down he goes down screaming.
When I make my fist roll but don't make martial arts, can I still do the D3 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole should be trying martial arts for my knife.
Oh, do you have knife martial arts specifically, Pete?
I will if I succeed at rolling it.
Well done, Pete. Cookery art.
Due to the nature of this game.
I do 3 damage to B.
B's dead.
Oh.
B is already dead. Would you like to? She begins hacking at him.
If you do,
No,
3 points.
C.
A or C?
Oh,
A.
A.
How much is A up to then, Pete?
8.
He is really fucked up. And Villain's turn.
Wait. I haven't acted yet.
Damn it.
All right, so first, there we go. First attack on A is a crit. So A is up to 12 points of damage.
He goes down screaming.
And then second attack on C is a miss.
Excellent. It's C's turn. He runs badly. He's simple actions away.
I play round revision and we keep the card that's up.
Shit. Are you sure you wouldn't like a new shiny card, Pete?
No. So for the listeners and for Jeremy, in case you've not seen this one before, basically round revision, you play at the beginning of the round to either flip to the next combat card, or if you wish, you could opt to keep the same card for this round if a new combat card has not already been flipped. So basically, by playing it for Logan's flipped a card, I can say, yes, we want we want to be hasted again and get cards for attacking.
Mhm.
It shows everybody's simple action behind this guy who's going and going.
So don't forget to draw additional card as well, guys, because we attacked.
Yeah, I just did that.
Everybody just unleash on this poor fucker's back, and then
Bleep.
That's what I'm looking for. Success. And
if
success.
anybody fumbles, you are going to smack around your buddy because they're right there.
Aw.
I'll spend a hero point not to.
No,
not-
smack around your buddy. It's okay. It's just a kukri. What could go wrong?
Oh, and crit.
Good hero point.
Yes. And just for the fun of it, we'll try martial arts.
Ooh, that could blow the entire attack beat.
Exactly. Nope. Miss with martial
Okay.
He's
arts.
gonna die anyways.
Yeah, I
You're-
think
yeah.
6 points, and you did. How much damage did you do,
I did
Jeremy?
10 damage.
Oh, yeah, he's well
So
and
he's
truly
taken 16 damage without Yana skinning him.
fucked. Right. Everybody give me a tactics roll. This is to know shit. Mhm.
I don't know anything.
I think I might actually have points in that. I do not, so that's a fail.
Cool. All right. It gets
Well,
real quiet around here.
I know we should go very quickly.
Does anybody want to grab a crossbow? and
Yes,
some
I pick.
bolts?
I bend over and I pick up a crossbow and bolts.
There are 3 crossbows. Let's see. They managed to shoot like 4 times. So there's like 6 bolts left for each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Crossbow
Yeah.
and 6 bolts.
They've also got spears if you're interested in becoming a spear chucker or using it to fight more hand-to-handish.
I will take a spear as well. Actually, I
No.
think I will just take the spears.
Okay, you've got 3 spears. They've got crossbows, and you've got an extra crossbow possibly slung on your back. Cool. And are you wanting to follow the crazy lady's advice or hang out here and hope for the best?
What was the crazy lady's advice? I didn't quite hear it.
Go away quickly.
Sounds
Let's
good.
run.
We
Right.
run diagonal away from the road.
Everybody give me sprint rolls followed by stealth rolls, please.
Fail on sprint. Succeed
All
on
right.
stealth.
And what did you do on stealth?
I succeeded.
Okay. So you didn't get very far, but you are sneaky.
And stealth.
I suspect Holmes
I
is with you.
copy Phil.
Got it. And Yana, did you make both?
Yes.
She's fucking gone, right? So you guys are sneaking. Other bad people are looking for you to do bad things to you in the background. Let's just roll to see overall how they do. Can they pierce the veil of your invisibility? They're looking up in the sky and shit. I don't see them.
How many of themselves do they kill? There he is over there.
Yeah, they're in fact, you see it looks like 9, 10, 12, something like that people, including one big, ugly, mean-looking fucker, all wandering around going, and they're like lifting up bushes and shit and looking under them. Not a clue where you are. In fact, with that roll, you guys can completely bypass them if you wish, and leaving Big Al to live another day. He is big, by the way. It's not.
I'm fine with letting Big Al live.
Okay. No worries. You guys cut to, after a couple of days of traveling, you reach the outskirts of a ruined city. Does anybody have San Angeles lore?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Go ahead and give me rolls on that shit.
Just before that, just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we gain hit points back resting on the road? You know, the sleeping out in the woods.
Yes, good call. I'm guessing everybody just wants to throw themselves down and get a good night's sleep in the road.
Mm.
Well, we're not on the road, but yeah, we're in off the road.
Right. No problem. You hope nothing comes and bites you while you're asleep. Fortunately, this isn't D&D, so we don't have random encounters, and the bandits have been keeping the area pretty clear of shit. So everybody give me willpower rolls. I will show you a neat picture.
Yana hurts us. Ooh, by 1.
Woohoo. By 1, you regain 5 hit points.
I don't regain anything, I think.
So I did it by 4.
So 2.
No, never mind. I'm doing my math wrong. That would have been by 7.
Fail.
That's not happening. Yeah.
No problem.